Come spend a day with me, y'all, while I do so much today, y'all. I had so much to do, and I just decided to vlog, so that's what y'all finna see. Today was a pretty busy day, so I was just watching. I've been into watching like cruise and different travel videos and vlogs on YouTube, and then my sister started watching this boy because she and her husband went to go see him the day after I did her hair. Yeah, I don't know why my stomach looked like this. I don't know why my body looked like this, but I'm going to work on my body. I'm going to get back in the gym. But this is the end of my sister hair. I'm about to do it edges. She went to little gold clips on here. I meant to tell her too. I found more gold clips. I knew I had some more somewhere. I knew I saw some somewhere. And I found them in my other hair bag that I had. And I should have told her that. I probably could still text her and tell her that. But yeah, I'm doing her edges right now. And yes, just keep watching, y'all. This is just a spend a day with me chit chat type of day. Hey y'all, as you can see, I just got into my sister hair and I decided that I wanted to vlog today. I actually miss being on camera, but I get tired of doing, I like to do vlogs. I just get tired of doing vlogs for like TikTok because I have to rush through them. But sometimes I just want to chill and talk and y'all watch me do whatever I do while I be in front of the camera. So as you can see, I just got done my sister hair. Now I'm finna do my hair, y'all. And my hair done got so thick. I cut my hair last year. And I'm going to do something like my sister hair. But I call them butterfly twists. I used to do these on my hair back then. I used to do my client's hair like that. But I'm going to do butterfly twists in my hair. Because I got an event to go to tonight. And I need my hair done. So I'm going to actually part the front of my hair. I hate my hairline. I'm going to part the front of my hair or whatever. And my sister gonna part the back just to make it easier for me. And yeah. So come along with me. Y'all, I don't know why I have like this satisfying thing just to comb out my hair. Especially like y'all, look at my roots. Look at the ends I'm at. If you don't know, I had got heat damage last year after I silk pressed my hair. And yeah, so I'm dealing with that now. And some people be like, well, why you just don't cut it, Monet? And I'm like, because I don't want to. Like, I'd rather go through this process and trim it and let it fall off on its own than to cut it. And the reason why I don't want to cut it, because in some areas, it's straight from the root to the end. So, like, yeah. Let me get the other comb. The comb through this hair. But, yeah, y'all. Y'all finna watch me. So as you can see, my damaged parts, like this is curly, this is straight. It's just very heat damaged. In the middle is popping off. Actually, when it first popped off, y'all, it was like right here, and then it kept growing. And people always asking like, girl, how your hair get this thick? And I just cut it, and my hair do grow back fast sometimes. But I use like a bunch of natural herbs to be honest to make my hair grow. And I done said this on my TikTok before. I use anointing oil to make my hair grow. So I made this and eventually I might probably start selling it, because honestly that's what I use for my hair to grow. So it's a bunch of herbs that I mix together, and it's some olive oil and different other types of oils I use as well, like moisture, and to help it grow a whole lot I use that as well too, and I pray over it. Because I'm like, Lord, I believe your power. I believe that you can make all of these things work and be done in Jesus' name. And that's what I do. But yeah, as you can see, the damage. And my hair it's not dirty, y'all. My hair just super thick. So I washed it. What did I wash it? Saturday night. I washed it Saturday night, and I had put like leave-in conditioner and stuff in it. So that's all you can see. I was about to wash it again to be free from product, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm not even gonna keep this in long. I just need this really for this weekend. You can see the damage more like when it's like this. See, all of that need to be cut, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna let it grow. I'm gonna trim it once I do my hair for my birthday and stuff. Oh shoot, I'm gonna trim it, but I'm not gonna cut it. And I always had hair like this, even when it wasn't damaged, y'all. My hair just, I can moisturize it today, and tomorrow it's gonna be back like this. It's gonna be back like this, fighting me, resisting me, all of these different things. And I had dyed my whole hair like an orange color, so you can see the ends a little bit sometimes, but not all the time. So all of this really, like the big poofiness right here, all of this really could get cut. And then I'll be starting over with the big chop again. But I'm not going to do that at all. I'm going to just continue to grow it out. That's what I'm going to continue to do. Oh yeah, so these are products I'm using, y'all. I always use Shine Jam. This is the one I prefer. I love the orange and the red one. But for the sake of money, when I do hair, I use yellow. But my sister had this because I ran out of jam, so yeah. And y'all know I'm not doing hair for real no more. So I rarely have to buy jam because I'm not braiding like over 10 clients a week. I'm doing just crochets and sewings and different styles like that. So I'm rarely using jam. So yeah. And I'm using this when I leave my edges. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna finish the front pieces, and like I said, my sister gonna part the back for me because I just don't feel like it, and that helped me out a whole lot. But if she's not ready for me to so she could do it, I'm gonna just go ahead and start twisting the front. And y'all, honestly, I was looking at some other styles that I could do with this if I don't feel like doing that, but I'm gonna do that. I'm about to have my little praise worship. This ain't supposed to be a hair vlog video anyway. This is supposed to be just a day in my life because I feel like I just want to get on camera and show y'all a day in my life because I be doing a lot, but at the same time, it's like we'll talk about that. Since we're here, let's talk. If I'm being honest with you, y'all, I feel like I'm just all over the place with my life right now. I feel like God is rebuilding my life. And I think y'all know that because I've been talking about it on my social media since I moved back home to my hometown with my mama and my sisters and stuff. And since I moved back closer to family in general, I've been talking about that. So I know God is rebuilding my life. But it's like I'm so uncertain with everything. Like I feel like one thing I was for sure certain about was my faith and doing hair. That's one thing I've always been for certain about. Even before I rededicated my life to God and just draw closer to Him and actually really foster a relationship with Him, I was for sure about hair. And I had everything figured out with hair. But when I stopped doing hair, I lost the passion and all these different things. It's like, oh my God, what do I do now? Because I have to do something. Like, for one, I need to do something for income, and that's the main thing. So like right now, like I'm living and moving and walking in purpose, but it's like I need the income to go along with it, and I don't want it to be like what I do for income, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to be greedy for money when it comes to doing my purpose and what God called me to do, but at the same time, it's like I need an income, and hair has been that for me. But I don't have time to do hair no more, for one, because it takes up entirely too much of my time. It drains my energy. It depletes my spirit. It do all these different things. And it's just like, it's on to the next. So like now I'm in school full time, online. And I think I be forgetting about that because I be so busy and I get behind on my work sometimes, even though y'all I'm still maintaining all A's and B's, thank the Lord, glory be to God. It's just like I'm still in school full time and I gotta give myself grace in that area. And truthfully speaking, that's my only income is school, because the refund checks is hitting real good. And because I'm not working right now, I don't have an income, so they're gonna give me the maximum of the maximum. And I thank God for that. I'm glad God allowed me to be able to do that. But at the same time, it's good, but at the same time, I need an income. I don't need to be like living just off of my school checks or anything like that. And y'all are very transparent, so I don't care about putting my business out here on the internet, because this where we're living right now, everybody's struggling, to be honest with you. And if they ain't struggling, it's by the grace of God and it's the glory of God that's on their life. And I'm pretty sure if God can do it for them, they can do it for me. And yeah, I'm never the one to lie about anything I'm going through. I'm never the one to hide anything that I'm going through. I've always been transparent, because even in that, God always used me. And my purpose here on this earth is way more important to me than being liked, seen, or validated by this world. Anywho, so it's like I want an income, but then it's like I don't believe I'm in the season to do that, if that makes sense. Like the season I'm in now, God has me being humble and serving. And sometimes when you become a servant of God, sometimes you have to go through this, especially without pay. Especially without pay. So like another thing I do is that I do faithfully as well in school. And I want to make it clear, the fact that I can even like do all these things without pay is a blessing, because my bills are still getting paid. Like I said, because I got school refund checks and stuff like that. And I'm still doing hair, but I'm not doing it like how I was doing it full time. So it's like little money here and there. It's not what I'm used to. Even though it seems like I'm still receiving what I'm used to. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wanting more. Because when I think about it, since I stopped doing hair, I haven't missed a check because of school. And God has been taking care of me. That's the main thing. So it's like, while I'm complaining, because some people may see this is for the people that may see this and be like, well, girl, you can work, you can do that. Because my family thought that when I stopped doing hair. You can work, you just choose to do that. I actually been obedient to God, and he led me the rest of the way. So like as far as like now, yeah, my storage got full. But yeah, so where I'm in the season I'm at now, I'm just serving, and God is using me in mighty ways. And sometimes it's what it look like, but even in the midst of that, he's still making sure I'm getting taken care of. And yeah, like I think I want a big girl job. That's mainly the issue. I just want like a big girl job now, but I'm not able to do that because, for one, my sister go back to work, and I'm keeping my niece when she go back to work, because I refuse to have her in daycare. And I will continue to be where I'm at in the spot until she turn 1, because I'm not letting her go to daycare as a baby. I'm just not doing that. Y'all can do that, I'm just not doing that. And I'm home, I'm in school full time, so realistically speaking, I can work. And so that's why I'm doing like the photo shoots. Like y'all know, I'm into photography now, and I'm doing that, and that's been a help, and that's been a thing. But you know, I'm building the business. It's not like hair. I'm building the business. I'm investing. You know, it takes money to make money, especially in a field like this. So yeah, so I'm doing hair. I'm doing closure sewings and styles that don't take no longer than 4 hours. Really, any style that don't take longer than any style that take no longer than 4 hours, I'm going to do it. But and so I'm doing photo shoots. I'm getting booked with that. I got speaking engagements. Getting booked with that too. And then y'all, I don't charge for speaking engagements. So like everything I'm doing is for free. Not hair and not photo shoots. But like as far as like God, anything that pertaining to purpose and God, I do it for free. So I'm always busy and I'm staying busy, but I'm not, making no money. In the midst of that, for real, if it's not from like my talents that God gave me. So yeah, I'm not making no full real income for real. I don't know how y'all do it. It is so hard for me to part and talk, y'all. I am so sorry. But anyway, all in all, I just think that I'm doing so much and I am busy, but I'm in a restricted place right now. That's the word. I'm in a restricted place where I can't do what I usually want to do, because I have to be vigilant with my money. I have to be frugal with my money. I have to live as if I'm not making no money for real, because I'm technically not, but I'm still receiving money by the grace of God. Because with doing hair, it's like you making money every single day, and that's a big difference for me. For me, making money from every single day, knowing I'm going to have some money in my account, in my pockets, regardless if I still have bills to pay, I pay the bills and all that, knowing that the bills will be getting paid because I got these clients coming in and they pouring in, and God's blessing me in that. But then it's like, at the end of the day, my relationship with God was really suffering because I was just so exhausted with doing hair. When I get home, I don't want to do nothing but sleep, eat and go to sleep, eat and go to sleep. And if I didn't want to go to sleep, I'm going to be real with you, I didn't want to read the word. I didn't want to do these different things because it's like, it was just so overwhelming. Like, my spirit was being depleted each and every single day. The more I kept going, the more I was losing purpose for hair. And people mistake that, I was losing passion for hair. But now that we talk about purpose, people mistake their talents for their purpose, and that's not your purpose. That's just an assignment, y'all. That's just a vehicle to what God has for you and what God is doing in you. Your purpose is what fulfills you. And what fulfills me is helping people walk closer to God, helping people walk in their identity with Christ, speaking over them, praying for them, interceding, and showing people that you can walk away from things that do not serve you and does not glorify God, and helping people discern seasons when they should do, when they shouldn't do, and just spreading wisdom and knowledge. Like, that's what I do, and that's what I love doing. That's what fulfills me. And y'all know I'm a Christian life coach, but I just don't even, like, even with that business, like, I don't feel right paying nobody yet. Charging nobody yet for my services. I don't. I know I did it when I first started, but like, I just feel like God has me in a season of like tearing down some things so that he can rebuild it in him. And I'm gonna let him do what he do. Even though it's not to my expectations and how I want it, I know that greater things are ahead for me. And if I just be patient, if I just wait on him, wait on his timing, wait on his word, he will come through and he will rescue me, and he will deliver me from all my suffering and all of that. So like, and even in that, y'all, I found joy. Even my mom was in a nursing home, I found so much of joy and fulfillment just being at the nursing home with her, with the older people, growing relationships with them, like just doing things that fulfill me purpose-wise internally, not just fulfilling my pockets. Because when my pockets was getting fulfilled, I was feeling so unfulfilled with life. I was still unsatisfied with life. So it's like, that's the life I live now. And I just decided to like, I think I just want to vlog my days, and sometimes it's not going to be every day, because sometimes I don't feel like being on the camera. Sometimes I'm so busy to the point I just want to call on the Lord for grace to get me through the day, and I don't want to be in front of no camera. But I think I just want to share my life and days in my life of somebody who is an entrepreneur, because I am an entrepreneur, but that is walking with God, Holy Spirit led, and is yielded to God, living a consecrated life, living a life with purpose. I think I just want to share days in my life of that. So yeah, this is the start of this vlog. And I know another thing I have a struggle with is me being on and off, never staying consistent with something. And I don't stay consistent with something because I do so much. I'm very gifted and talented at so much, and I like doing different things, but I don't like following a rigid structure like thing. I don't like following not laws, but I don't like following a structure-based thing. So like, one day I might be doing these vlogs, and next week you go and see me on the podcast or something. Like, it's just different things, and I might not turn back to the podcast. Like, I started my podcast, I can never get past 3 seasons because I realized I do better co-hosting and being a guest on the podcast and speaking rather than owning the podcast myself. So yeah, I do have some podcast appearances coming up. So we're going to continue to keep that lifted up in prayer or whatever. But yeah, I'm finna stop talking because I don't want this vlog to be too long, and I still got a whole day ahead of me. So real quick, y'all, this how my hair's looking. I done finished like all of the ponytails now. What I'm gonna have to do is get in the shower with glass, like getting ready. I'm gonna even do my makeup, and then I'm gonna finish my hair. We're gonna see how much time I got. Y'all, so I just got out the shower and I'm gonna do my hair. I'm gonna do my hair until 5:30, and then at 5:30 I'm gonna do my makeup because I'm gonna try to leave about 6:15. It's not that far from my house though. So yeah, y'all ain't finna get no vlog in between this time. All right, y'all. So it's currently 6:41. My plan was to leave the house, or to be there by 6:30, really. So to leave the house about like 6 o'clock. But I didn't. But no matter what, I'm still not really late. It started at 7, and I literally live like probably like 15 minutes away, if that. So I probably gonna get there exactly at 7. But my friend already there, and she already secured our seats. So that's that. I see y'all when I get to the place and I record. I finished my hair actually in good timing. I finished probably like 5:50 something before 6 o'clock. But yo, I see y'all when I get there. Hold on, let's just get into the sun hitting though. Let's get into that. It's one thing, I love this style on me, but I'm glad I did add the little 613 in it, because yeah, it's cute. Got my girl, y'all, here. We made it, and guess who late? Alright, y'all, I'm finally home, and I'm finna take off my makeup, but I couldn't show y'all like the event because there was no phone. So I went to Kalante. If y'all don't know Kalante Gavin, he had a pop-up worship with some friends of his to sing for his birthday, and it was good. Like always, it always be good, y'all. And yeah, it's never a waste of time when I go and support him, because it's always good. Anywho, I'm finna take off my lashes, finna take off my makeup, y'all. And this is the part I like but I hate at the end of the night as well. Taking off my makeup, putting up the mess from getting ready, and settling down. And I'm gonna take a shower and eat before I go to bed. I know it's late, but I'm gonna still eat because I haven't ate since earlier. And yeah, I got to eat before I go to bed. I'm probably gonna have to watch my niece because my sister got to do things for my mama. So I have to watch my niece before I officially fully go to bed. And then I think I'm gonna do a separate vlog tomorrow, and I'm gonna edit this one as its own because it was already a lot in this video. And I think if I do that, that help me be ahead of content, because I'm feeling like being in the camera right now. Like I said, y'all, sometimes, oh, look at that. Sometimes I like being in the camera, sometimes I don't like being in the camera. And right now is one of the moments where I like being in the camera. So I'm gonna get as much content as I can get. And yeah, go from there. Tomorrow will be like photography day. So all things photography tomorrow, editing pictures, cleaning up the studio, installing some new mounts that I have. I do have some homework to do tomorrow, so I'm probably going to add that in that vlog too. But I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Goodbye.